What's good, everybody? It's Raphael, and I hate people. Why? Too inconsiderate. You don't care about the next man. Don't know how to share. Look at the gas stations today. What are these people doing? Pissing me off. I swear to God. Taking all the gas that they can to most likely do nothing with, because hey, the gas prices are up high. People want to be conservative on how much traveling they do in their own vehicles. At least that's what I'm doing. But yeah, so we have the gas stupid shit today. Then we have the grocery stores last year. People buying everything for no fucking reason because, well, they're inconsiderate, which is the whole point of today's video. Inconsiderate people don't know how to fucking share. Let's see, what do I have today? All right, so got a list. You don't know how to get over on the road. I get this all the time when I'm trying to get on the highway. I'm driving. I'm trying to get over to get on the highway, off of that ramp. And you got this fool right here beside you with nobody on the left side of them they play like they don't see, which is a good tactic because I play like I don't see and I just scoot on over there. Hey, you gonna let me through or we both going down? That's just how it's gonna be. All right, so we got don't know how to get over in traffic. Excuse me. Don't know how to get over in traffic. Don't hold doors open for people no more. And if somebody hold the door open for them, they don't know how to say thank you. It's not that hard. Either one. It's not that hard. It's the type of shit that pisses me off. Inconsiderate people. What did I say? The traffic thing, holding doors, and then all right, so how can I say this? Like helping the needy, basically. I was driving down the street one day, headed home. I think it was from a job interview, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because I was dressed up. But I saw somebody pushing their vehicle in the middle of the road, like traffic coming and everything. And I'm like, yo. I pull over, take off my little, dress up vest, tie, all of that. Get out there and help old buddy. Push him to the nearest gas station. Not playing, this is not made up. Push him to the nearest gas station. He said, thank you. I go back to my car, hop in, go home. Later that day, it turns out this dude was one of my neighbors. Like he stayed within walking distance from me. Saw my car, he thanked me and whatnot, he told me to look out for me, whatever. The whole point in it was not to hopefully receive something later, but it's just the fact that I was like, what if it was me? You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't put themselves in that position. A lot of people just, fuck them, it's not me. And knowing good and damn well, if it was them stranded, they'd want some fucking help. This type of shit pissed me off. All right, so traffic, grocery stores, that toilet paper thing was... And then there's today at the gas station, helping the needy. Oh yeah, I got another one, helping the needy. All right, let's say, and I hear about this a lot. There's a woman getting abused. I'm not gonna say beat. I'm just gonna say abused. Woman getting abused, which means he's either talking a whole bunch of shit, like being threatening, or he's really putting his hands on her, or whatever the case may be. Something where a woman needs help. Now, I'm not saying be Captain Save-A-Ho, but when you can see that the shit is excessive and do wrong for that, you can't just step in and be like, say, man, it ain't worth all that, man. If you feel like that, just go and leave. At least that's just me. I can't stand to see a woman in a position to where she can't do nothing about it, dealing with a man. So, as a matter of fact, there was this one time, same neighborhood. My neighbor had her, whatever he was, over. He was visiting from out of town, but at the same time, he had his girlfriend with him. I don't know their relationship, but dude had her crying loud. Again, I'm not saying be Captain Save-Ho, but hearing a woman scream and cry, who can hear that and just go on about their business? I couldn't. So what I did, I stepped in. Like, say, you got neighbors all over here watching you. First off, I asked the young lady if she was all right. Of course I did. All right, Captain Save-Ho, whatever. I asked her. She was like, she all right. But then second, I was like, well, look, y'all need to take that inside or somewhere else, man. One, I don't like to hear it. Two, you got neighbors. The neighbors' kids were literally looking out of the window at this dude do whatever to his girlfriend or wife or whoever she was. So, I told him, hey, man, look, I don't want to hear it. You're attracting too much attention. Take it in the crib. The girl was, I guess, okay. I don't know. He probably whooped ass in the house. Either way, I didn't have to see it. So basically, I did that for me. It wasn't even about being a considerate dude, but I can't stand to hear a woman. If y'all would have heard it, I'm not going to even say it because you probably wouldn't, but I don't know. It's not something that I can stand. I tell you that. But yeah, so helping the needy, a good one right here. I ran out of fingers, starting over. Racist people. Racist people who, you ever seen, well, I'm pretty sure you have, racist people who claim they're not racist, but at the same time, they look at like what's going on today with black people who are getting injustice. And the white people are like, well, if he would just do what the cops say, it wouldn't have. Somebody died, fool. And all he did was say, it wasn't me. And you gonna sit here and say, if you do what the cops said. There was one video, dude took a cop's taser, turned around, and was, hitting the trigger on the taser like it would actually shoot the cop. Dude was running, hitting the taser. I forgot the dude's name. But the cop shot him. Real bullets, real gun. And the only thing racist white people have to say is, well, if he wouldn't have done this and wouldn't have done that, he wouldn't have got killed. He was still unarmed. And we can go into the whole racial injustice, police brutality, all of that on another subject. But what I'm saying is, have you ever thought if it was you? Forget what you would have done. If it was you with a taser in your hand, let's just use that for an example still. Taser in your hand and you're pulling the trigger and it's the only thing it's doing is making that little electric shock noise and you get shot. Do you think it's fair? And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You are so inconsiderate, you don't even realize you're racist. All right, so I'm racist. Here's another touchy one. For everybody who's been in a relationship, how can I say this? A toxic one. For everybody who's been in a toxic relationship, have you ever been in a position of where the person that you were with started a fight with you and then turned around and played victim? They started it. Now, whether or not you brought up the subject or the topic or whatever at hand, the issue, whether or not you brought it up, that joker made it an argument, then turned around and made themselves the victim. Again, this is what makes it inconsiderate, because you're not thinking about whether or not you were in that person's place, or should I say they weren't thinking, that they were in your position to where, hey, what are you doing giving away your number to somebody you don't know? Why would you do that? Next thing you know, it turns into a fight. What do you mean, man? Stop. Think about if it was you. The whole point of the video is just that. Nobody wants to share. Nobody wants to help. Nobody thinks about anybody else besides them, which is the biggest issue. Nobody thinks about the next person. It's all about them, and it's becoming worse and worse. Nobody cares. So my thing today is, in order for us to human more properly, is to take things into consideration. Put yourself in that person's shoes or those people's shoes, and don't think about how you would have done things. Think about you being in that actual position and how things turn out the same way. Do you think it's fair? But most importantly, just think, what if it was me? Every time you find yourself in a position like that, just think, what if it was me? That's not hard either. What if it was me? So being considerate, how can I say this? It could take the world a long way on its own, by itself. Being considerate encourages things. It encourages you to want to be understanding. It encourages you to want to be nicer. It encourages you to want to help. It encourages you to do everything. If you're considerate, you are considering somebody else's feelings, somebody else's any kind of benefit. Financially, such and such. This alone, people, can change the world. And that's all I got for today. If you take anything out of this message in this video, just think, what if I were in that position? Anyway, thank everybody for listening. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna do this all day, every time. Like, comment, subscribe. That ain't hard either. Want to take that into consideration. But anyway, thank y'all for watching, man. Hopefully you get something out of it. See you next time. Peace.